Recorded in Chicago, Illinois, with your hosts, Ken, Matt, Neal, and Jeff. This is Triviality. The cream of the crop!
Hello and welcome to Triviality, the game where lack of seriousness meets a little bit of knowledge. My name is Neal. I'm joined here in the studio with Jeff to my right. How are you, Jeff?
Pretty good. How are you doing, Neal?
I'm doing pretty well. Across from Jeff is Ken. How are you?
Good. You know, after 200 episodes, we're really locking in this intro.
We are. We really are locking it in. People
200 plus.
They want to know what our voices sound like. We're making sure we distinguish them.
And I'm Matt.
Yeah, Matt's
Wait, is
here
that
too.
what we do?
Matt's here too.
Yep. Matt booted up a little bit earlier than we had planned, but he's here. Matt, you were just at a Motion City soundtrack show. Is that correct?
That is correct.
That's pretty sweet.
It was a good time.
I'm surprised that you went to that after they betrayed us by reuniting after we paid $100 to go to their, quote, final show, unquote.
Yeah, I went there just to boo them, actually. I held up a sign, said liar, and then I left after 10 minutes.
Why are you playing history lessons? Why? Is that what you said?
Yeah, just like that.
You're such a pioneer of the boo, Matt. We love when you boo things. Well,
one singular boo, and then I left.
That's right. Well, today's a very special episode. We have someone here who works for a website that we are pretty sure 90% of all of you have been at almost every day, I would think, and that's Google. And, no, I'm just kidding. It's not Google. It is Sporcle, Sporcle.com. Our friend Mark Adams is here, coming to us from Detroit, and we're really, really excited to have him here. How's it going, Mark?
Good. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys having me on. Been a long-time listener, first-time caller, if you will. But, yeah, I love what you guys are doing and excited to be with you guys today.
Yeah, we're super excited. We love all the questions you send in to make us feel like Loveline, and we try to do our best, Dr. Drew, to help you out in every situation. But for people who don't know you or don't know what you do, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so as you said, I work for Sporcle, and I'm primarily on the Sporcle Live side of things, which means basically anything that you're not playing at your computer. So our live shows in bars and restaurants and special events and things like that. And our specialist event, which is TriviaCon, which is coming up here in April, which I know you guys are a part of, which I'm excited about.
We're excited too.
Yeah, we're super pumped.
Back in Vegas,
ready to gamble, ready to party.
Ready to lose some money.
Ready to lose some money.
and of course conduct a very professional trivia show.
A live game, in fact.
Right.
A live game, yeah. And Mark offered us a great spot to do a live game. And it's going to be that Saturday. And we're super excited. It's going to be a live version of our game. There's going to be a cash prize, some other prizes. Get to come out and sort of enjoy our brand of silliness, I guess. Lack of seriousness is what we say. So we're super excited. What else can people expect at TriviaCon, Mark?
All kinds of stuff. I mean, we have 90 different events over the course of the weekend. There's $50,000 in total cash prizes over the course of the weekend. Team events, individual events. There's going to be, something for everybody. So I'm really excited about it. We're getting a lot of interest in it. I'm just really intrigued to see which events people are gravitating to. But I know there's a lot of excitement about what you guys are doing with your regular show. But I'm hearing a lot of chatter about the wrestling event that we're going to be doing with you guys as well.
That's right. Yeah, Matt, you're going to be appearing on that. How do you feel about that?
I'm good. I've been, saying my prayers, vitamins, etc. Getting ready.
Been doing your push-ups, practicing the
20
elbow
a day.
drop.
Practicing his push-up.
Yeah, the one push-up. I hear, Matt, that you're going to make sure that every person entering the room has to come out Royal Rumble style.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, every minute and a half, it's going to take forever.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get that done in an hour. But no, it's going to be awesome. I mean, like I said, 90 different events. It's a good chance to come out and meet you guys and have some fun, meet some new friends. April 3rd to the 5th, and we're in Las Vegas. And Sporcle.com/TriviaCon if you want to check out more info and get tickets and all that fun stuff.
And that's at the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino, right?
That is correct.
Awesome. Well, yeah, come see us at the Rio. Let's have fun, and let's start a Shakespeare-themed nightclub. Why not? I don't know why.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. So today's game we'll be playing together, Neal.
Mm-hmm.
So since I'm overworked, underpaid, stressed, and depressed, I feel like one of our favorite characters is going to come back today, and that's Zen Ken.
I like Zen Ken.
That's when I'm so tired. I just go by my gut. So
Zen
how about
Ken has not been on the show as much as you'd think.
He is not.
He's made maybe one appearance.
He appears in
before.
real life all the time.
Yeah, almost every day, in fact. So how about we be the Zen monks?
Zen monks? Okay. starring Tony Shalhoub.
Sure.
Zen Monk starring Tony Shalhoub. Sure.
It's terrible.
All
Or
right.
Team Zen.
Team Zen. I like Team Zen. That's shorter.
Right.
Matt, Jeff, what do you think?
Well, so, we're going to be in Vegas, home of the Golden Knights. Love wrestling. We can be the Golden Tights.
There you go. All right, Golden Tights versus Team Zen. Let's throw it to the rules guy and see how this game's played.
The rules of the game are simple. 20 questions split into 2 rounds worth 10 points apiece. At halftime, there'll be a special swing round designed by this week's host. After regulation, players will enter the final round with the points that they've accumulated and will have a chance to wager 0 to 30 points on 5 categorized questions. At the end of the game, someone will be named the cream of the crop.
The cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Wow, that was really nice. Robert Goulet joined us to read the rules. That was very nice. Star of
Was it
Beetlejuice.
Robert Goulet actually, or just Will Ferrell's Robert Goulet?
I think it was the rules guy impersonating Will Ferrell impersonating Robert Goulet.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Well, Mark, feel free to take it away. We're super excited to play this game.
All right, right on. Let's do it. So I was gonna jump in here with a question that's appropriate for Triviality fans. So the following lyrics are from what song? To have the kind of body always in demand, jogging in the mornings, go man go. Workouts in the health spa, muscles grow.
I have a guess.
Do you? Yeah, these are always the hardest for me. Yeah, actually, that sounds right.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with
lock
that.
in.
Okay, we're locked in over here.
Do you think it's some Right Said Fred?
Too sexy.
Thank you, Jeff.
I can't help myself, Neal. I was trying to think of those lyrics. I don't know if that's in there. The one that comes to mind is what's that stupid one I work out?
LMFAO.
Yeah, LMFAO.
I don't know what's the name of that song.
I don't know either.
All I could think of was just that.
Wiggle,
those
wiggle,
idiots.
wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Yeah. Girl, look at that body.
Girl, look at that man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not getting anywhere.
All right, so say something. You got it. You got songs. You like
You
music.
doing I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred?
Sure.
All right.
All right. Yeah, so I don't know the words to this song, but it sounds like something that could be in I'm Sexy and I Know It, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're going I'm Sexy and I Know It.
All right, so again, I started the question saying this is appropriate for Triviality fans. So those lyrics are from the song Macho Man by
Oh,
Village People.
didn't even think of that. That was good job. That was good.
Me and Matt just saw them perform live at Riot Fest, didn't we?
Yeah,
you-
we did.
did you
We
miss
did
it?
the Wall of Death.
Were you participating in the Wall of Death?
I missed. I was too nervous. I
Okay.
didn't want to get too close.
I had somewhere to go in the middle of their set, so I only caught a few songs.
Yeah, good stuff.
All right, question 2.
All right, what element on the periodic table was discovered in the year 1898 by William Ramsay and Morris W. Travers, who explored its properties using Geisler tubes, which quickly led to the element's most popular usage?
I think I have. I'm going to lock in.
Yeah, that's fine. It's all over
You have no idea?
No, I have no
I'm
idea.
going to lock in.
I just keep thinking of Geisler tubes. So I don't know what that even means, but it sounds cool.
What do you think, Jeff?
I am not familiar with Geisler tubes.
So 1898. So it's pretty old. You think it'd be an element in the 70s or 80s, probably?
Possibly.
Does that sound-
I mean,
I was
there
thinking-
were
I was
some
thinking,
lower numbers that were just gaps they couldn't fill for a while as they were trying to discover elements. The thing that makes me
Right.
think of tubes, the only problem I have with this is I think it was discovered a lot earlier, is like mercury, like in thermometers. But I feel like that's been around a lot longer than that.
Yeah, I was thinking neon, maybe for like glow sticks.
I like that. Yeah. Yeah, you'd want to use something like neon's a good... Yeah, I like that.
You want to lock in?
Yeah. Let's go neon.
Yeah, just at the last night, I was over at the strip club and I saw the sign that said "Real Nude Girls," and I thought, there's neon in that sign, but you don't think about it too much.
What color was it?
It was orange,
Oh, good call.
so we went neon. P.S. I wasn't really at a strip club, just so everybody knows.
You're just watching
Well, that-
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, that makes that story a lot more disappointing. But you guys are right. Neon is the correct answer. Well done.
Sweet.
I'm glad you knew the right color.
All right, scooting right along. Here's question 3 for you guys. Of the 28 current member states of the European Union, 5 of them have flags that are a tricolor of 3 vertical bands. Those countries are Romania, Italy, Ireland, France, and which 5th country? The country I'm looking for borders one of the other 4 countries I just mentioned.
That hurts because I knew 4.
Italy, Romania, France, and Ireland.
We actually had a nice Twitter comment today about you specifically, Jeff. There was a question on some trivia.
Is that being a jackass again?
No. I think it was from Brainwave Trivia, and it was someone had posted a vexillology question, and they said, "Oh, like Jeff from Triviality," because they know you love vexillology.
I do, and then I embarrass myself constantly.
Ken, what do you think about?
I've got it. I think, Matt, but I want to just say it out loud and see if I sound crazy.
Yeah. Does that have 3
That's
bands?
what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
All right.
I'm second guessing myself on the direction of those stripes.
Me
but
too.
I think you're right.
Yeah, that's my only. I'm not sure if they're vertical or horizontal, but
I think you're right.
okay. All right, we'll lock in.
I think it's Belgium. I think it's like red or yellow and black, or red, orange, and black, something like that. Similar to Germany's, but horizontal or vertical.
Isn't the Netherlands 3?
Yes, but those are horizontal. That's blue, white, and orange.
Okay, we can go Belgium.
Okay, and that borders France. So,
and
Gotcha.
Conversely, we said Germany.
All right, so vertical stripes was the key here, and you guys did answer countries that have 3 stripes, but the vertical ones are Belgium. Belgium is the right answer.
Good job.
Yeah, I always mix those 2 up. Those flags.
I saw that little kid on Ellen naming all the countries and flags and stuff lately. I was like, this is little Jeff right here.
Oh, and he had a full beard.
Yeah, it was weird. He was like 2.
All right, question 4, take you back to 1994. So in 1994, Tom Tupa, who was a punter for the Cleveland Browns, became the first player in NFL history to do what, which was allowed because of a recently enacted rule.
I have an idea.
yeah, I've got a couple ideas.
This is kind of on you, dude.
All right. I will lock in.
What are you thinking?
So that's around the time they put in the 2-point conversion rule. Tom Tupa would probably be the holder on an extra point, and I'm thinking maybe it was a fake. Maybe he was the first person to run a 2-point conversion.
Run a 2-point, or not just like throw one?
So he could have thrown it. I'm thinking it was a fake extra point, and it was a 2-point conversion. But I'm not sure if he ran or threw it. Maybe throwing it. Maybe it was.
Why don't you just be more general and say score a 2-point conversion? Why do you do this to yourselves?
So I think it would need to be more specific because those are different things. But we can say score a 2-point conversion and then ask if we need to be more specific.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was in right around the same area as you. I just put he was the first person to convert a 2-point conversion.
Yes, so as my answer is written on my sheet, it is exactly what you said, Matt. Score a 2-point conversion. That is what I was looking for. Something similar to that.
Cool.
So no extra information needed. Nice job to both you guys. Both
Good job,
teams.
Neal.
Cool. Yeah.
All right.
Do you know if it was like how he did it, or do you have it down, or?
He did. He scored 2 points. That's what I could tell you. No, I don't know. I don't know.
See, the amount of football that I know, I wrote on my page, removed helmet, ?
Close.
That's the best I can do.
Yeah. All right, let's take you to children's books for question 5. Of the 50 different words used in the book Green Eggs and Ham, what are the only 2 words that start with the letter O? You must get both.
I have maybe one.
I've got definitely one.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the same one I have.
Those are my guesses. Yep.
Okay, let's lock in.
So you're thinking on?
So on is definitely one because he would not like them on a something. And I think the other O is one of the things that he would not like them with or on. He would not like them on a boat or with a goat, right? I think.
This isn't your search proclivities, Matt.
I'm thinking of things that rhyme, so. But
You're always on Rhyme Hub all the time.
mm-hmm. It's for my raps.
No, I was thinking maybe something like simple, like of even, but I can't put it in there.
Or maybe he wouldn't eat them over there.
Oh,
Or maybe it's over.
that sounds good. Let's do on
Okay,
and over. Okay.
So I think the very line that you're talking about is just being misquoted because it's he would not eat them here or there. So we said or and on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the first one is a train. Could you, would you on a train? So on is one. And yeah, right towards the beginning of the book, would you like them here or there? So or is the other one, on or. And actually, the reason over, besides the fact that it's just not in there, isn't there, is because anywhere is actually the only 2-syllable word in the entire book.
Yeah. Impressive.
Yep.
So after 5 questions, it looks like Team Zen or Team Zen Monks starring Tony Shalhoub has 30 points. What about you over there at Team Golden Tights? 30. All right, so it's 30-30, tied game.
All right. Question 6. According to Google Frightgeist, what comic book character was the most popular Halloween costume of 2017, due in large part to that character having a specific movie in theaters that year?
Oh, yeah, that would be a good third one. I'll show you my 2 guesses, and we can decide between those 3. But that's a really good guess, actually. I think yours probably might be right. Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. We are locked in with a guess.
So my first thought was Harley Quinn.
Okay.
I don't know if Suicide Squad came out in 17.
Somebody's
It
been
might
to
have been-
Comic-Con.
Why
Seen
are,
all the Harley Quinns walking around.
why are people dressing up as Kevin Smith's daughter?
Also Harley Quinn.
Also maybe Black Panther.
That was a like April release or something like that. But it could have been.
Yeah, but it was definitely 2017 though, right?
Yeah. Because Strange was that 16 or 17? But that was an
Yeah.
October one.
Yeah,
those-
nobody would dress
all
I
up as
those
saw,
kids.
I saw a lot of Doctor Stranges walking around.
It was funny. All the
elaborate.
Doctor Stranges I saw walking around, they were all post Lamborghini crash, glass in hands Doctor Strange, but not the superhero Doctor Strange.
That's the best one. No, I like your Suicide Squad inclination.
Okay, go with Harley Quinn.
Sure.
This is some kind of Suicide Squad. Go ahead, Ken.
We went with Black Panther. Pretty popular movie.
Indeed, that was a very popular movie. This is 2017. There is actually a sequel coming out. I believe it's this year. The answer is Wonder Woman.
Oh, I also had that on the tip of my tongue.
All right, so moving right along.
Little
Question number
surprised.
7. There have been 3 U.S. presidents who were born in the 20th century that were born in states that do not border an ocean or the Gulf of Mexico. Tell me any one of those presidents. So again, 3 U.S. presidents who were born in the 20th century that were born in states that do not border an ocean or the Gulf of Mexico. Tell me any one of those 3 presidents.
I've got 2 of them, I think, Matt.
Well, we just need one.
I know,
so-
but I just want to...
I don't really know the places of birth of these guys, to be honest. It's not something I know about the various presidents.
Well, we can lock in just because, so you guys can actually talk it out if Jeff's sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
All right, so Jimmy Carter, I mean, he was from Georgia, but that's near the Gulf of Mexico, right?
That's on the ocean.
On the ocean. Bill Clinton, Arkansas's Gulf of Mexico, maybe? Was he born in Arkansas?
Touches maybe. No, it doesn't touch. Okay, let's say Bill Clinton.
Clinton? Okay.
So you said born in the 20th century?
That is right.
Okay. Pretty sure Ronald Reagan's from Illinois.
not California.
No.
I believe I'm from
He
Dixon.
moved to California for his career, and then he became a senator or something from California, but he was born in Illinois.
I was an actor,
Okay.
damn it. Don't forget that. I acted alongside a monkey, you...
If you don't like that one,
Neal, I think you should watch some videos of Ronald Reagan so you can nail this impression down a little better.
if you don't like that one, Gerald Ford is from Michigan.
So you have an answer. You're just touting more answers now.
Just in case he's
So
wrong.
they say Ronald Reagan.
By the way, Arkansas definitely does not touch, so
Okay.
Clinton's a good
We're going to
choice.
say Ford.
Yep.
All right, Ronald Reagan would have been one. He was born in Illinois. Gerald Ford is a correct answer. He was born in Nebraska, though, not Michigan. He's best known from around Michigan, but he was born in Nebraska. And yes, Bill Clinton was born in Arkansas, and Arkansas does not touch the Gulf. So any of those would have got you points,
Cool.
which you guys all both did.
Neat.
Sweet. I like that. Just a little tinge of correction on top of Jeff. It was nice.
Just a little bit, yes.
Little-
Actually,
Yes. Little cherry on top.
Needs to be corrected every now and again.
All
He
the
does.
time.
that's right. All right, question 8. What HBO TV series that aired from 2002 to 2008 used one theme song for each of its 5 seasons, with a different artist performing each season? Those artists include the Blind Boys of Alabama, Tom Waits, the Neville Brothers, and Steve Earle.
I've got an idea, Matt. I just want to double check it though.
Okay, I know what it is, so we'll talk about it.
Cool. I'm 90% sure we're on
I
the same
remember
page.
hearing about this.
Yeah, we talked about it before.
Was it Weeds? I think it was Weeds.
Yeah, but I believe Weeds was Showtime.
Oh.
Let me think. I'm pretty sure Weeds was Showtime because that was like the only show that they had on that was like it was like they're competing against HBO. So 2002.
Until they got Homeland.
No, Deadwood I think started. Well, it could be. No, wait. Deadwood was only 3.
Yeah,
He said 5 seasons, right?
something like that.
Was The Wire? No. Why would Tom Waits do the theme song to The Wire? Yeah, I mean,
I'll switch in.
what about Treme? No.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I heard that was good.
6 Feet Under?
That's probably a better answer. Wait, no, was that around before The Sopranos? I'm trying to think. 2008. So my mom watched that. I'm just trying to think. Was Aaron Neville part of the Neville brothers?
I don't know.
I don't know. I always just think him. 6 feet under.
Let's go with 6 Feet Under.
Let's do it. I like it.
It's The Wire, right?
Yeah, it's The Wire. 02 to 08, definitely The Wire. And I know Tom Waits did one of the themes.
Yeah, and they only did 5 seasons. They changed it every season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you guys are right. It is The Wire, but I love the Aaron Neville 6 Feet Under song. I want to hear it. A bit more of that.
I thought it was The Wire because Jeff talks about it all the time, but he played us on that one because he sounded like he didn't know it. He got us. That's all right. We'll get you back.
Too zen to pick up on his treachery.
Trickanery.
Yeah.
And Weeds was definitely the one we talked about because they would do special themes
episode.
for different episodes. Yeah.
Okay.
And that was Showtime, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, question number 9. This is the obligatory Sporcle plug. So here is your question. Put the following entities in order according to where their logo's primary color would appear in a rainbow, starting with the outermost band. The 5 entities are Samsung, Sporcle, Spotify, the Sacramento Kings, and Sprint. I'll read it for you one more time because I know that was a lot. Put the following entities in order according to where their logo's primary color would appear in a rainbow, starting with the outermost band. Samsung, Sporcle, Spotify, Sacramento Kings, and Sprint.
God.
I know this one. Let's see. It's
I think we're good, Matt. Unless I have the King's color wrong.
that one.
We can talk.
Okay. I think I have it in order.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think Sporkles comes first, being orange. Sprint would be yellow. Samsung's is blue. And then the King's is like a purple-violet color, right?
Correct.
Okay. Is that all 5?
And then Spotify's green.
Oh, yeah. I skipped over Spotify. So Spotify would be right in the middle. It'd be green.
So what's the order?
Sporcle, Sprint, Spotify, and then Samsung and the Kings.
Okay.
All right. And we had the same over here. We had orange for Sporcle, yellow for Sprint, Spotify green, Samsung for blue, and Sacramento Kings for violet.
Yeah, you guys both nailed it. I won't even repeat it because you got it exactly right. Nice job. All right.
I like this Roy B. Jiv.
Yes. OAG, yes. All right, question 10, last question before the swing round. What Seattle-based beverage company that specializes in loose-leaf tea and herbal infusions was purchased by Starbucks in 2012? Starbucks would close all of their 300-plus locations by 2018.
You got
We're
this,
good.
Matt?
What a shame.
You okay?
Do I have it?
You got
Yeah.
this? This is tough
Yeah.
for you.
If you had gotten hired, it's part of the training. You'd know this too.
So since I'm Zen Ken, I'm trying to achieve Tivana today.
Tivana. Yeah, it used to be Tazo tea, but I think it was Tivana that they bought. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When they were Tazo, we had a Zen tea, and then it switched to Jade Citrus when we got Tivana, in 2012. Tivana.
That is the correct answer, Tivana. Yes, I gave you guys a nice, easy one to end the round. So nicely done.
Going into the swing round, it looks like Team Zen has 60 points and Team Gold Tights has 70 points. So what do you have for us in store today, Mark?
All right, swing round. I wanted to write something for you guys, being that most of you at least are in the Chicago area. So this swing round is called Chicago, the center of the universe. Tell me whether these cities are north or south of Chicago.
Oh, God.
All right, so some of them will be easier than others. So number 1 is Boston. Number 2 is London. And just for clarification, it's the most. I'm not talking about London, Ontario. Obviously, London over in the UK. Portland, Oregon, number 3. Kansas City, number 4. Pyongyang, number 5. Paris, number 6. New York City, number 7. San Francisco, number 8. Istanbul, number 9. And number 10 is Barcelona.
These are all shockingly close.
Yeah, I wasn't going to give you like Houston, you know?
Yeah.
All right, this is all within like
give us
5 or
Naperville.
10 degrees.
Come on.
Right.
Neal and I will step out and figure these out. We are back with our answers. So let's get the questions one more time and we can see how we did.
All right. So again, I said Chicago is the center of the universe, of course. You had to tell me whether these cities are north or south of Chicago. Number 1 was Boston.
Okay, so when we drove there, I think I remember going slightly north for it. I could be wrong, though. So we said north.
Yeah, we said we think it's not far north, but just north.
That is correct. It is north. Number 2 is London.
Yeah, this was hard to gauge, but we said north for this one as well.
Yeah, we think Europe is kind of shifted a little bit further north than we would think, so we said north.
And that is the correct thinking. Europe is a little bit further north, especially depending on which city you're talking about. London is north. How about Portland, Oregon?
I'm thinking this is north just by a skosh as well.
Yeah, we went north.
Yes, it is defined as a skosh. It is a skosh north. Kansas City.
This is our first south.
Yeah, and again, not that far south, but we agree.
And you are right. It is slightly south. Pyongyang, North Korea.
I think that is north.
We think this is south.
And it is south.
All right.
Yep.
I
how
thought
about
the
Paris?
Koreas were a little higher up than one would think, too.
I think like the Hokkaido region of Japan might be farther north than Chicago,
Yeah.
but
Okay, well, for Paris, we said south.
we went north again, right, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are right. It is north.
Wow.
You know, a little
New York-
game theory on our part would have helped us, I think.
All right. Number 7 was New York City.
Yeah, for that one, we said north.
This one we think, surprisingly, is south.
And surprisingly or not, it is south of Chicago. San Francisco.
South on that one.
Yeah, we felt this was kind of a toss-up. We thought if Portland was just north, San Francisco would be just south.
Yep, you're correct. It is just south. Istanbul.
We said south.
This is one I don't feel good about because we went north, but I think you guys are right. But we went north.
And you are correct in saying that they are right because it is south. And the last one, Barcelona.
South.
We went south.
Yep, pretty well south, actually. So south is the,
Oh,
is the
wow.
correct answer.
Jeff did great that round.
After the swing round, looks like we built our score up to 95. And what's your team name? The Golden Tights, 115.
I'm glad to see that the amount of time I spend just staring at maps paid off or something.
Good for you. All right, let's move on to round 2.
All right, question number 1. Of the 20 possible first moves in a game of chess, how many of those moves do not involve a pawn?
Despite my last name, I know nothing about chess. Ken.
We're good, Matt.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So we can lock in, but whatever you got.
So if it would only be 4, right? Because it's the knights going both ways. Because all the other pieces can't get out from behind the pawns.
Oh, I mean, the logic sounds right. I just don't know anything about
Yeah,
chess.
we'll say 4.
4.
Yep. Of the 8 pawns, they can each move 2 spaces. That would be 16. The knights can each separately move 2 ways, so that's 4.
And you guys are right. It is 4, and it is the knights going either of which way they can go. Nice job. All right. Next question for you is, what is the largest U.S. state by total area that was also one of the original 13 colonies?
Ooh. I think we can lock in.
Okay.
I think it's
Not
Georgia.
Delaware, right? What'd you say?
It's maybe Georgia, possibly. New York.
Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania's a good size. I feel like New York might be a little bigger, but I think, like, I know every time I drive through Georgia, it just seems like the largest state in the entire world.
Was Georgia one of the original 13?
Yeah. It was the last. Well, one of the last ones.
Just can't get Georgia off your mind. I think we can lock in with Georgia.
Virginia was a good size until the Civil War. Then it split. But yeah, I think Georgia might be the biggest. That's what my gut says.
I'll agree, even though I think it's Pennsylvania, and we can lock in with Georgia.
Okay.
And I'm saying Virginia.
All right. Largest U.S. state by total area that was one of the original 13 colonies, is indeed Georgia.
All right.
Nicely done. All right. Here is your next question. In January of 2005, what fast food chain began and then quickly ended a very ill-fated ad campaign that included the lines, "Double cheeseburger, I'd hit it"?
Yeah, I think I know this one. I just got to remember the brand. There's 2 of them I'm thinking of, Ken. 1 second. It's either that one or the other. Yeah, those are the 2 I was thinking of.
I think it's that one.
That one? I remember the commercial.
Or,
You know what? I think might be the bottom one.
Okay.
Okay.
You think they're thinking between Hardee's and Carl Jr.?
I do. Carl's Jr. is the one that this was the like Kate Upton ads where she was like crawling all over cars and stuff at the time, right?
Was that Hardee's though, or Carl's Jr.?
They're
Carl's
the same
Jr. is the one
company.
that was like really going for it, right?
Yeah, Carl's Jr. it's the same company,
Yeah.
Hardee's and Carl's Jr., but I like Carl's Jr.
Okay.
We said Carl's Jr.
All right. The correct answer to that was actually Mickey D's. McDonald's was the one. Yeah, they didn't think that one through.
There's nothing I love more than a terrible idea ad campaign.
Yeah.
Because there's so many minds go into it.
Yeah.
And it passes so many people's desk, and then when you see the final thing, you're like, how did that
fly?
Yeah.
Was Carl's Jr. the one with the models eating in slow motion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hardee's too. I think they both did it.
I couldn't remember.
All right. Here's question 4 for you guys. The MVP of the NHL receives the Hart Trophy each year. In the 21st century, only 2 goaltenders have won the award. Those 2 men won it several years apart, but they played for the same team. Name that team.
I don't know anything about hockey, Ken, but I want to ask you questions. Maybe we'll let them lock in.
Okay.
We could. I have an idea.
Okay. I'm willing to trust you on it.
So there was an SNL sketch with Chance the Rapper.
Yes, there was.
And he was interviewing a really good-looking goalie with like slick back hair, who apparently was like one of the best goalies of all time, and he's like really suave and he has like an accent.
Who is that? Aaron Barclay. Maybe she could fill us in on who that might be.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
It's Henrik Lundqvist.
Yeah, him. Yeah, would he be one of those guys?
I don't know if he won Stanley Cups.
Oh,
the Rangers.
Oh, this wasn't just MVP of the year.
He's a Ranger, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
I want to say maybe the Devils, because Marty Brodeur is an extremely prolific goalie.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of another team in the 21st century that was really, really good. Played for the same team, though. Could be the Penguins. No, because Fleury was their goalie for...
Marc-Andre Fleury.
Actually, let's go with the Penguins.
Penguins?
Let's go with the Penguins.
Okay.
Penguin. No, I think...
Who was in Boston before Tuukka Rask?
I don't remember. I do know that Carey Price won this in 2014 for the Canadiens, and I think Theodore won it in 2000 or 2001.
Okay.
So I think it's the Canadiens.
All right, the years are 2002 and 2015, and it is Carey Price and Jose Theodore of the Montreal Canadiens.
Very
So
well
nice
played.
job.
Nice.
So I trust Matt.
Habs.
All right, question number 5. During the 1980s, there were 4 songs with the word crazy in their titles that reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. All you got to do is tell me any one of those crazy songs.
1980s.
Should we let them talk or let them lock
You
in?
go ahead and lock in.
I'm pretty sure Crazy Train hit number 1,
Yep,
right?
That'd have been 80.
Yeah. And the other one I had was She Drives Me Crazy, which I think.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy.
Yeah. Crazy. I think I like Crazy Train more because I can't remember if that's just this side of 90 or not. But
Did you know that lead singer actually talked like that in real life?
I don't believe that.
I need to get my new license. DMV. Ooh. And then his friend was right behind him every time.
Do you want to go with Crazy Train?
yeah, I do. I like that one a lot.
Okay.
We also boarded the Crazy Train.
All right, here are your 4 crazy songs that reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 during the 80s. The first one I would have taken is by Madonna, and it's Crazy for You. I would have accepted from Prince, Let's Go Crazy. I would have accepted from Queen, Crazy Little Thing Called Love. And the 4th and final one was, I want to sing it so bad, but I'm not going to. I'll let you guys sing it. It is She Drives Me Crazy by the Fine Young Cannibals.
Man.
I wrote Crazy Little Thing Called Love. We couldn't decide if it was 70s or 80s.
And also,
I
if it
also
hit
had
the
Crazy
100.
Little Thing Called Love written down. Ugh.
But if anybody ever wants to hear Crazy Train and you don't have like internet access or Spotify anything, just go to a Guitar Center
Yeah,
and you'll
there's
hear it
some 8-year-old
eventually.
kid playing it.
It's so true.
That and Smoke on
So
the
true.
Water.
Yeah.
All right, here's question 6 for you guys. What late 1970s game show that was hosted by Alex Trebek would later share its name, but not format, with a Nickelodeon game show?
But yeah, let's do that.
Whichever one you like, Neil.
Okay.
All right, we're locked in.
You don't know this one, do you, Matt?
Is it Figure It Out?
Figure It Out's a good guess. He had
I also had.
he hosted this it was like this weird Pictionary type game where you would get a number and then as you took numbers off the board more of the picture would be revealed, but the picture itself would be
Dirty.
a drawing
Like
plus
porn.
a letter.
Mm.
I'm trying to remember the name of that stupid game.
They brought it back in the 90s.
Game Show Network still runs it, reruns
Oh,
of
is
it.
it? Yeah, because I remember seeing the clips of when it looks like it's a cartoon character.
What's a Matt?
And then
And
then in the end, the final round was basically, it was exactly it was like a matching game. You'd be 1 and 6, and if they were the same car, you would take that off the board, and then if you got whatever car was left, if you won, you'd win that car or something.
I think that show was called Wienerville.
This makes sense why you had a Wink Martindale poster on your bedroom wall, Jeff.
Yeah. I know it's not the match game. That's what keeps popping into my head, but I'm trying to think of what the stupid name was.
Yeah, not Legends of the Hidden Temple.
No, name more Nickelodeon game shows though, and maybe I can get it.
Full Dare,
No,
Guts.
Guts.
Do you have it?
No.
Guts.
I think Figure It Out is
Okay.
something.
I'm okay with that. I can't remember the one I'm trying to think of, but
Okay.
When I heard Nickelodeon game show, and one that sounded that it could be pretty wide-reaching, one of my favorites I used to watch was with Summer Sanders, and we went to Figure It Out.
All right, so this was on CBS, 1976, 1977. The game pitted 2 contestants in isolation booths. They were trying to correctly identify a person, place, or thing based on one-sentence clues. You would think that game should be called Figure It Out, but it was not. It was called Double Dare.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Double Dare, yes.
with Mark Summers.
So where did Alex Trebek take things out of Giant Nose?
Yeah, that would be a more interesting show. All right, here's question 7 for you guys. I got a multiple choice question for you. Which type of fruit is not part of Fruit of the Loom's famous logo? Is it grapes, currants, apple, or banana? Again, which of those fruits is not part of Fruit of the Loom's famous logo? Grapes, currants, apple, or banana?
Oh man. Are you thinking of those commercials where they were all sassy mascots yelling at each other?
Yes.
All right.
I think we're gonna. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm a little unsure about that, but let's just go with it.
All right, we're locked in.
I'm pretty sure grape and apple are, right?
Right.
Do you think
I don't
banana's
think
too
there's
suggestive?
I don't think there's a banana. I don't remember a banana man.
Listen to your teammate.
Yeah. I don't think so either.
No banana man.
But bananas were in pajamas, that's for sure.
So you're saying banana?
Mm-hmm.
You
Guys.
say banana.
Okay. Help me out with this podcast thing, guys. All right. We also said banana.
Yeah, you guys are right. There is no banana man in the Fruit of the Loom. No bananas. All right, here we go. Next question. A magical boomerang, a raft, a ladder, and a whistle are among the items found in the dungeons of what classic video game?
Oh, locked in.
So you guys are in. Yes?
Yep.
Do you think this
Yeah.
is Zelda?
A raft and what would he need with a raft and a whistle? Wasn't Crash Bandicoot Australian? Or
What
no?
does this have to do with Australia?
Because of boomerang, magical boomerang.
Oh, no.
Without
Link-
context, that's a real leap.
Link had a boomerang.
Oh, he did.
I don't know if he's talking about a specific game or a series. Let's just say Legend of Zelda, though.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know more than I do.
I know he was sailing in Wind Waker and stuff like that. I think there's a flute or something.
Okay.
Zelda.
Yeah, you needed to get all of those in the first game because you needed the whistle to beat the Dig Dogger Legend of Zelda.
Yep. Softball for you guys. I know you guys like video game questions. You guys always do well on those. That's right. Legend of Zelda.
I do think Link was Australian, though, just so you know.
Is he really?
Oh, no, that was Hylian. Sorry. My mistake.
All right, question number 9. The Intolerable Acts, a series of punitive laws passed by the British Parliament, were issued in response to what historical event? Again, the Intolerable Acts was a series of punitive laws passed by the British Parliament, and they were issued in response to what historical event?
So actually, me and Jeff were hanging out the other night, and he went to the bathroom. He was gone for a really long time, so I went to check on him, and I knocked on the door, and he didn't answer. So I opened the door, and he was doing an intolerable act.
Washing my hands.
I told you it's not allowed in my house.
You want to go with that?
Sure.
Okay, cool. We're locked in.
Are we thinking this is from the perspective of the Americans following the Boston Tea Party?
Yeah, I think it was after they all went to the Tivana, bought out the stores, dumped them in the harbor, right?
Who could afford that, right?
Correction. They dumped them in the harbor.
The Hava by the Yad. Yeah, Tea Party, right?
Yeah, we'll say the Boston Tea Party.
We said the same.
And you guys are both correct. Nice job, Boston Tea Party. All right, question 10. More north and south for you, since you guys did well on that in the swing round. So, which Ivy League school is located the furthest north?
Oh, that's the end of the question.
That's it.
It's up to you.
Cool. I have a guess. We'll go with it.
You want to run through the Ivy League schools real quick, just so I don't forget any, and then...
Yeah. So there's Dartmouth, Yale, Princeton, Brown, Harvard. Is NYU isn't one of them, right?
I think it might be, but that's pretty far south. Penn's south.
Yeah. Is it Dartmouth?
Well, Dartmouth is what?
Or Cornell?
Oh, which would be in Ithaca, New York?
Mm-hmm.
That would make sense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's probably the farther north than anything in Massachusetts. So that would take care of Harvard, and that would take care of, what was the other one that was in Massachusetts? Dartmouth?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Yale's in Connecticut, which is further south. Brown, that's south. Princeton's in New Jersey. So yeah, that sounds right. Cornell?
Mm-hmm.
I like Cornell.
Yeah.
All right,
I like Cornell too.
You're going to Chris Cornell? All right. I just remember being on this campus. It was really pretty. Emma Watson was walking around there. I didn't see her. I just heard she was. So we went with Brown.
All right, so the city is in Hanover, New Hampshire, and that is Dartmouth. Dartmouth is the furthest north.
Oh, it's in New Hampshire.
Where's Brown?
It is.
Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Providence.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the end of regulation, looks like Team Zen or Team Zen Monks, starring Tony Shalhoub, have 135, and Team Golden Tights are at 175. So we have a lot of ground to cover. But Mark, before we get to this final round, where can people find out how to get tickets to TriviaCon?
Yeah, great question. So just head over to Sporcle's website, which is sporcle.com/TriviaCon. All the information on there. We got the schedule up there. You can buy tickets now, but do them quick.
Great.
And then after you do that, take the extra change that you have from that and pop over to our Patreon page and give us some money. How about that? Give us some money.
Yeah, it's helping the show continue to grow and get better, bigger and better. And you can find all of those perks at patreon.com/trivialitypodcast. And Jeff, what kind of perks are people going to be getting, I guess, or be interested in here?
Oh, there's a full range, Neal. They go all the way from just little thank yous on our group, The Crop, all the way up to our full-blown Triviality Loot Crate boxes, which include custom mugs, which are super nice, and notebooks, and a bunch of other little things there. So support at any level is appreciated, though. $5 and up, though, gets you our bonus episodes, which is, they're really good.
Pretty prime.
Yeah.
You go
And
one level up from there, you get a poster.
It's true.
Level up from there, you get a character box.
But even any level, you do get our payoffs for our bets, our wagers.
There you go.
And those are particularly fun as well. So check us out, patreon.com/trivialitypodcast.
All right, let's get the final round categories, please.
All right, your final round categories are lions, tigers, bears. Oh my.
All the wagers are in. Let's get those questions, Mark.
All right, question number 1. Category is lions. What actor provided the voice of the adult version of Simba in the 1994 Disney animated classic, The Lion King?
Oh, man.
Question number 2. Tigers. What Hall of Fame manager ignited the Detroit Tigers to a 35-5 start to the 1984 season, which put them well on their way to winning the World Series that year? Number 3, Bears. What man's 2012 autobiography is titled Mud, Sweat, and Tears? Question number 4, category is O. The Cirque du Soleil show O has had a residency since 1988 at which Las Vegas casino? And question number 5, if making a traditional Mai Tai, what type of alcohol is the dominant ingredient?
Okay, we'll consider the answers here, and we'll be back. And the answers are locked in because that sound means the answers are locked in. So let's get the questions one more time.
All right, number 1, what actor provided the voice of the adult version of Simba in the 1994 Disney animated classic, The Lion King?
I think this actor actually had a day off, so he was able to stop into the Disney recording studio, but we think it's Matthew Broderick.
For 15 points.
Yeah, I remember when they broke for Louie Louie in the middle of that movie. We said Matthew Broderick for 20.
For 20.
Nice done. Matthew Broderick is correct. All right, question 2. What Hall of Fame manager ignited the Detroit Tigers to a 35-5 start to the 1984 season, which put them well on their way to winning the World Series that year?
Yep, we're just going to go ahead and add the extra 15 points now because we're pretty positive that this is Stripey McTiger.
I think usually for igniting you need a spark, so I'm pretty sure it's Sparky Anderson.
It is Sparky Anderson.
Did you ever hear
Nicely
of that
done.
person, Neal?
I've never heard of Sparky Anderson.
Hall of Famer.
He's
So
never
was
heard
Stripey
of you either.
McTiger.
The good news is Matt has.
Stripey McTiger is in the Tiger Hall of Fame next to Tony the Tiger.
I was just going to say, yep.
And
They're cousins.
You know who
All right.
you know who is not allowed in the Tiger Hall of Fame? Jaguars.
yeah,
And it's a shame.
Tiger Woods is in the Tiger Hall of Fame.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
All right, what man's 2012 autobiography is titled Mud, Sweat, and Tears?
Yeah, for 15 points.
I don't know if you'd call him a man. He's more of a urine
I was gonna say you-
recirculation machine.
I was thinking it would be called Mud, Sweat, and Urine, but we went with Bear Grylls.
Oh, man. That's right. That's okay. We went with Hurricane Ditka for 20 that we're not going to get.
You're correct. You're not going to get your 20 there because it is Bear Grylls. All right, question number 4. The Cirque du Soleil show O has had a residency since 1998 at which Las Vegas casino?
And I kind of knew the point on the strip where I see all the Cirque du Soleil ads. And Neal said, what about the Bellagio? Because it's called O. So we said Bellagio.
That makes sense too. We wagered 20. We thought maybe it'd make sense to be in a circus, so we said circus.
Yep, 1998. It is the water-based Cirque show, and it is at the Bellagio.
Yeah, we had floated that one, but
So we'll take another 15 points for that one.
All right, last one. If making a traditional Mai Tai, what type of alcohol is the dominant ingredient?
For our last 15 points, we said rum.
For 20 points, we agree. Rum.
And everybody's a winner because you guys both got that one right. Rum is right.
All right, so after the final scores have been tabulated, it was a close finish, but it just looks like Team Golden Tights eked their way past us. So Team Zen ended with 180 points.
This is
Team Golden Tights ends with 195 and are today's cream of the crop.
The cream of the crop!
How does that make you feel?
I feel nothing.
I'm not feeling very zen right now.
I know Ken's jacked up. Matt, how you feeling?
Just a game.
I'm just
I always like winning. I'm a big fan. We just really stuck to the game plan, gave 110%.
Well, good. Well, I'm glad you enjoy winning because our biggest winner today was our awesome guest host, Mark Adams. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. And like I said, I love listening to what you guys do each week. So keep up the good work, and I'll keep listening.
We will try.
Thank you. So one last time, where can people find out about TriviaCon? And then if they just want to go to a Sporcle live event just for fun in their own hometown, where can they get all that info?
Yeah. So if you want to come to TriviaCon, it's sporcle.com/TriviaCon. Come win your share of $50,000 and hang out with these guys and myself. We do pub trivia shows all across the country. We're in 20 states right now. And you can just go to sporklelive.com to find a show near you.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Mark. We appreciate it. And thank you to all of our patrons, obviously, for supporting the show. You can check us out over at patreon.com/trivialitypodcast. Shout out to everyone in the crop. Thank you for always being a friend over there. And we're way past 800, so thank you very much for that. We're almost at 900 at this point. And lastly, thank you for the reviews. We've been getting an influx of reviews over at iTunes, so if you can take a few moments, throw us a review over there. It really helps us out. 5 stars if you think we earned it. We really appreciate that. And 1 star if you don't.
4 stars if you hate us.
4 stars if you hate us. Yes, I like that. That's a great way to look at it. So thank you very much for all that. So for today's game, on behalf of Ken, Matt, Jeff, Mark, and myself, that was Triviality.
So that guy was definitely John Lovitz that I was following today.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I mean, I saw the plate, but I was like, who aside from John Lovitz would have a plate that says John Lovitz?
Yeah, I drove up next to him and I was like, yep, that's John Lovitz.